Welcome back to the channel. Mitchell here. Is crypto in trouble and what I think you should do? So this is just going to be some of my opinions depending on your trading strategy and your investing strategy. So here's CoinMarketCap right now. Market cap is down 3.84%. We're in the fear area and the fear and greed. Altcoin season's back kind of towards Bitcoin. So the short answer is yes. Crypto is in trouble depending on how you look at it. If you are short-term trading and you're just kind of day trading, or you're scalping, or you're swing trading, you're doing stuff like that that's a little bit short-term, then yeah, right now crypto's down as you see, and it's not looking great right now. But if you are going to invest for the long haul, you're a long-term trader, that's what I kind of preach on mostly. And so you can kind of block out a little bit of this noise, even though it's good to know what's going on. So a lot of it is because of tariff talks still, meetings between President Trump and Putin that fell through and spooking the market. So there's a lot of that FUD, right, that has been the talk for years now, it feels like, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD. So it's a lot of that going on, as well as interest rates and seeing what the Fed will do, which I think it's next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a week from today. We're thinking another interest rate cut, but people are still just waiting to see what happens with that. Still stuff with war, still stuff with tariffs, still meetings that are falling through, and just kind of this almost chaos that's been going on for a while now. But it's just like when it kind of picks up, it spooks people. And crypto is a very volatile asset, so it's usually gets hit hard, pretty hard here in crypto first, and then the stock market. But this is also, just so you know, this isn't just a crypto specific thing. This is global market. This is overall markets, U.S. stock markets. Everything's kind of down today. So it's not just crypto, and it's not just one crypto. As you see, it's not just Bitcoin or Ethereum or BNB or XRP. But BNB is getting hit pretty hard because they were running up. They had another all-time high recently. So you would imagine people taking profits. That's going to get hit a little bit harder than the others right now. So yeah, that's down almost 8%. XRP just a little over 1%. Solana almost down 7%. Doge 3%. Cardano 5%. Hyperliquid 3%. And so on and so forth. So some red, not anything crazy, not in double digits, at least in the 7-day. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's just looking like some FUD's going around. People are just waiting for interest rate stuff, talks on tariffs, meetings with global leaders and stuff like that, and what kind of all comes out of that. So you get people that are going to be scared, and you're going to have these pullbacks and stuff, and that's very natural, and that's going to happen. So if you're, like I said, if you're investing long term, this is kind of noise that we don't really need to act on. It's good to know what's happening and pay attention, but we don't really have to act on if we're holding for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, which is a lot what I preach. But if you are doing short-term trading, swing trading, stuff like that, then yeah, this is going to affect you a little bit more, and it's going to show that, yeah, it's in a little bit of trouble, especially if you were going long. If you're going short, then maybe you're making money, and more power to you, right? I don't talk about that on my channel. I'm more of a bull, but hey, you do you. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on from that point. And then if we look over here at the Bitcoin chart, we see we had this all-time high, right? And then that was this big move was that big liquidation day. That was crazy. That was worse than 2020 because we had a lot of leveraged long trades and all this stuff, and it just was hitting all the stop losses and just boop, popped right down. Then we tried to go up. We were below the 21. Try to get back up, retested, rejected. Now we went back up again, rejected. So there is a little bit of support. It's looking like here, but obviously the big one is going to be at the 100,000, the psychological level. That wouldn't be surprised if it went down to that, but it just shows, hey, if you're long term, then you can buy Bitcoin at 100,000 rather than 108,000 where it's at right now. So it'll kind of be on sale, if you will. Because, yeah, we still got selling pressure for that. Here's XRP chart. Same thing. We came down. We found some support. We're rejecting the 21. We had this huge, that was that liquidation day. That on trading view, the candle wicked down to like 177, or sorry, 77 cents or 78 cents kind of area, which was crazy. But as you see, it closed all the way up here, and we've held this line, but we'll just see. I mean, it's a decent support zone, but we do have a lot of resistance above it. And like I said, a lot of the FUD going around is going to impact your XRP. It's going to impact your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, stuff like that, your BNB. Because, yeah, here's Ethereum. Same thing, big move down, rejecting the 21 now. We're below it, finding some support around this area, but wouldn't be out of the cards to come down and, you know, test around this area, and we'll see. I mean, I can use the Fibonacci retracement real quick, and let's see. Let's take this move. So yeah, coming back, it's kind of touched that, the 0.5, but even the 0.618. But it's just a lot of fun. So again, just to reiterate again, is crypto in trouble? Yes, if you're short term. No, if you're long term. But also know that we don't know the future. We don't know what it's going to hold. We don't know what crypto will be. I'm guessing if you're watching this, and maybe you're not, but I'm thinking, you know, it's definitely going to be bigger than it is now, years down the road, right? And that's what kind of I'm banking on, and that's what people do when you put money in the stock market or crypto, is you try to get something that has a high probability of being, you know, better and more in the future. And, you know, like Bitcoin's going to be higher than 108,000 5 years from now. Maybe not tomorrow or a week from now or even a month from now or even 6 months from now, it might not be, but in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, then I definitely think, and it's just that time really helps these assets and stuff climb, rather than being like seeing the day to day and be like, oh my gosh, it's down 2%, it's down 3%, or it's down almost 4% in the 24-hour. And so if you're a short-term trader, yeah, crypto might be in a little bit of trouble depending on which way you're swinging. If you're long-term, it's a little bit of noise. It's good to know what's happening, but we can kind of weather these storms a little bit better because we're long-term holders, right? And we'll just have to wait to see, what happens with tariffs, the Fed interest rate, which I think it's next Wednesday, so a week from today. And then even just meetings and stuff in general, and just seeing how the economy here in the U.S. Continues to grow, as well as other countries and stuff like that, and really trying to work together rather than have this sissy fight that seems like is going around. And that's my opinion. But that's kind of what's going on. So that is it for this video. Thanks for checking in. Again, my name is Mitchell. I cover stuff around crypto. I like XRP. I love the community. But I try to cover, all things crypto at least like once or twice a week. Thanks for giving me some of your time. Thanks for stopping in. Check out some more of my videos. I have a bunch talking about XRP or Bitcoin or crypto as a whole, blah, 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 and all that stuff. So, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, comment. It is your life. Don't listen to me. And maybe catch you on the next one. Peace.